Hey guys, welcome back to another conversation with Seasons of Therapy Talk with Nay. Today is Monday, June the 8th, 2020. I know it's been about a good month since I've come on and done a video, but I had to take my own advice and disconnect for a little bit, digress, regroup, get my mind right, and I'm back. There's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot of conversation and dialogue happening. So, if I had to give today's conversation a topic, I would call it communication is key. I kind of want to talk to you guys about the building blocks and the foundation of healthy communication. A lot of talk is happening right now, and that's okay because it's necessary. There's so much going on in regards to the pandemic, as well as people speaking out and acting out in regards to bringing awareness of police brutality. Not going to tell you which side of the fence to stand on with any of this, but we are going to talk about the importance of having open, honest communication in your dialogue with not only those closest to you, but strangers as well. I have broken this down into a couple different key points with you and another person at the base, the foundation of what we will call the communication bridge. So, at the top of that bridge, we're going to talk a little bit about honesty. When it comes to honesty, what that means is being fair, straightforward, and not misleading to yourself or the other person that you're having conversation with. You should be able to draw both strength as well as support from whoever you're having conversation with if the communication is honest. The next little building block on this bridge is going to be respect. With respect comes the appreciation and the understanding that differences exist. We should be able to have conversation and dialogue with different people and not get upset and angry about the fact that they may not see things or perceive things in the same way that we do. This is okay, guys. It's life. We're humans. Our brains do not operate the same. So being able to have respectful dialogue is very, very important. The next building block we want to go ahead and look at is caring. With that just means recognizing the needs of others sometimes comes first. It's very hard for us a lot of times to acknowledge this in communication because sometimes there's this need to want to be right. Sometimes there's this need to want to get out our feelings and make sure that we feel okay. But when you're having healthy dialogue and effective communication with someone else, it's very, very important that you care about how they feel and you care about the way that they're perceiving your approach. You don't want to project things in a way that is going to be demeaning. You don't want to project things in a way that's going to be too harsh or can be taken as an attack. Let's be very, very mindful and very cautious about the way that we care about the other person that we're having a conversation with. Then we're going to take it down to trust. Being aware that trust takes time. You want to make sure that you are approaching the conversation with honesty and respect and caring, because that is going to help to build the trust in your dialogue with other people. And again, this goes across the board, whether it's someone you're very, very familiar with or someone you're having conversation with for the very first time, a stranger. You still want to make sure that you're hitting all of these building blocks, and that way you're helping yourself to be a healthy communicator, as well as strengthening your communication skills when it comes to effectiveness. So being able to trust definitely takes time, but honesty, respect, and caring, which were the couple of first building blocks there of this communication bridge, is going to help you to get to that point. And then last but not least is openness. When I say openness, I'm not talking about your mindset and just being open with any and everybody. You definitely want to choose wisely who you decide to be very open with. But when you're having open communication and open dialogue, what that looks like is knowing what you think and how you feel and being able to, in a healthy manner, put those thoughts and feelings into words and verbally express that, because no one can read your mind. No one can just look at you and know what you're thinking or how you're feeling. So being able to tell people that is going to be very, very important when you're looking at communication. So again, just to recap on those building blocks of this communication bridge, you want to make sure that you're being honest. You want to make sure that you're being respectful, that you're being caring, that you're being trusting and trustworthy, as well as open. I hope this helps someone. I hope that this helps you to get to a place where you're able to have these difficult conversations that people are having nowadays, and it's leading to understanding, it's leading to commonality, and it's leading to expression, pretty much. Something I want you guys to take into account moving forward, especially when you're communicating in this time, is to be kind. It costs $0 to be kind. It costs little to no effort to be understanding. We're not going to always agree with everything that someone else has to say or how they feel about things, but just going into these conversations with the mindset of not wanting to hurt, not wanting to be harsh, not wanting to have a malicious approach in your dialogue is going to be very, very important. Smile as often as you can. Make sure that we're telling the ones that we love them, and let's make sure that we're being kind, guys. I can't stress that enough. Right now, the world can definitely use people being a lot more kinder to each other and a lot more understanding of differences. And I just wanted to say that that's my time. I'm going to leave it right there. Again, I hope this video helps someone, and grab someone to listen to this with you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel if you haven't already, so that you can stay up to date with all the Therapy Talks with Nay, of course, through Seasons of Life. Make sure that you check out As Told by Nay, the podcast, of course. And make sure that if you need more information about Seasons of Life Therapy with Nay, go ahead and call that number, text that number, get with my scheduling manager, and let's set something up and let's heal. I'm going to leave you guys with this, as I always do. Life is absolutely what we make it, so let's make it a great one, guys.